So I wanted to make this very, very short video highlighting some of the reports that I've been seeing about our potential interest in Frankie de Jong from Barcelona for around £90 million. That's apparently what Barcelona are asking for. Speaking about this with my friend, and he saw another report that there could possibly be a swap deal with Bernardo Silva and Frankie de Jong, and in my opinion, this is just atrocious. This doesn't make any sense of the matter whatsoever. Our midfield is perfectly fine. It's not broke. We don't need to fix it. We just need to keep Bernardo Silva. I don't think we need Frankie de Jong. I would love to have him at the club. Obviously, he's such a phenomenal player. One of the most talented midfielders in the world by far. He is so exquisite to watch. He's definitely a Barcelona player, so I'm not sure if they're going to let him go. Bernardo Silva was offered a 800 grand a week deal from a Saudi Arabian club, and for the first time, I've seen an actual transfer fee for Bernardo Silva from a Saudi Arabian club. I think the news broke out to them that you actually have to offer a transfer fee for a player that's in a contract. Okay, I see all these £1 million a week deals to a lot of players, but I see no transfer fee for players with contracts. So I think the news finally broke out to them. It's like 800 grand a week, £70 million for Bernardo Silva. I would definitely not take that, okay, under any circumstances. But in all honesty, guys, you're not going to like this, but Bernardo Silva, I'm going to predict that he's going to leave this summer. Like, I genuinely think he will leave this summer, and we're probably going to have to go out in search of another winger. If he is going to leave, I would happily take the Frankie de Jong swap deal, but Bernardo Silva assisted in the Champions League final. He's had some great games against Arsenal, against Liverpool, against Bayern Munich in the Champions League quarterfinal. He scored in the Champions League semifinal against Real Madrid. He was absolutely sensational. And in the final too, technically he got the assist to Rodri as well. So I would expect Bernardo Silva is worth more than Frankie de Jong. That's just a given. There's no doubt about that. I know some of you Barcelona fans would disagree, but if you look at the pedigree of Bernardo Silva, 5 Premier League titles. This guy is legitimately in his prime. He's won a Nations League with Portugal. That's not the biggest trophy in the world, but that's still more than what Frankie de Jong has won with the Dutch. And he is a Champions League winner, which is something that Frankie de Jong hasn't done yet. Yes, Frankie de Jong won La Liga, but it's literally night and day between these two players. Barcelona would literally have to offer Frankie de Jong and maybe like an extra 15 to 20 million pounds. I think that's fair. I see City fans on Twitter asking for Frankie de Jong and like 50 million, 40 million. I mean, that is outrageous. Maybe 10 or 15, okay? 20 max, but like Frankie de Jong and 15 million. Honestly, I like that deal. I like it a lot because I know Bernardo Silva wants to leave. I think he just got married a couple days ago, and I saw the post with him and Ruben Diaz and Kyle Walker. That's just amazing. But Bernardo Silva, I think, will leave Manchester City this summer, and if we can get the swap deal with Frankie de Jong, I think it will be amazing. The Gvardiol Deal, I'll speak on that for just a moment. It's stalled for so long now. The player wants to join Man City. He had a verbal agreement with Leipzig to come to Man City. Fabrizio Romano tweeted it. I see all these major news corporations going after this story. I think we will get Gvardiol, but they want £85 million, and we offered like $68 million. So I think we can go up to like 70, 75. I think that might probably put him as the most expensive. I don't know if that's more than Harry Maguire, but regardless, it's Gvardiol. 2 totally different defenders. They're 2 totally different pedigrees. So I'm not really entertaining any potential winger replacements until I see the decision being made. Look, obviously, Man City probably know the decision right now, and Bernardo Silva knows what he wants to do. He's just looking at all options, and he's just tabling the best one so far. Honestly, and none of you would like this. None of you are going to like what I'm about to say, but in all honesty, he would probably be a madman if he turned down 800 grand a week to Saudi Arabia, but he's still in his prime. If I were him, I'd probably take that deal at like 32, 33 years old. He's like, in his late 20s right now? Bernardo Silva definitely still has at least like 4 to 5 years at the top level. So whichever club he goes to, Paris Saint-Germain, whatever, are going to be getting one of the best players in world football. One of the best players in world football. I don't care about the Ballon d'Or rankings. I don't care that he doesn't have the most goals and most assists. He is one of the best pure football players in the world. The best dribbler after Lionel Messi in world football right now is Bernardo Silva. How much do you think we should ask for Bernardo Silva? Because I see reports of 65 to 70 million. I think that is way too low. We should be getting at least 90 million. He's a much better player than Declan Rice, but Bernardo Silva is not English, so he won't go for 100 million, so maybe at least 80, 85 million I think would do the trick. Let me know what y'all think.